Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to another video. I hope y'all are doing well. Yes, today is going to be a journal planner lineup for May. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but here we are. Here we are. So I've never done this before because let me just tell you, I'm not really a planner. I'm not really a planner, but these days I have so much going on my plate. I am actually being forced to plan. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? Okay, so I'm going to show you all the different books that I'm going to be working in for this month. Um, I had this picture, just to put a face to the voice you always hear. That is me. And this was a trip last October with my best girl. My daughter and I took a trip to Savannah. It was a glorious weekend. Actually, it was a weekend together, and it was fabulous. So there's me. Hello. Okay, so we'll get started. Let's get started. Okay, we're in May. We'll start with the journals first. This is my May journal. I know you guys have seen it. Normally, I'll put like a tassel or something on here. And let me just show you. I hope stuff doesn't fall out. But this journal was inspired by Sweet Lydia over at February and June. So let me just scooch this other stuff so it's not all like clogging our brain, okay? Oh gosh, I hope I don't have a craft lunch. All right. It was inspired by Sweet Lydia over at February and June. Make sure you always check the links below. Everything will be there. Also, don't forget to hit that like button. Yep, the like, the hype, the subscribe, the bell, all the buttons, okay? Just push all the buttons and then you're covered, right? Okay, thank you in advance. Now, I had so much fun making this and I just absolutely love it. I make my journals as well as this April big, bold, fat bit of goodness. This April one, I make all of my journals in the recent like year and a half, 2 years out of white envelopes. I had purchased a box. It had like 100 or something in it. A while back, I don't know for what reason. I really have no idea. So I found myself with a box of 100 white mailing envelopes and thought, you know what? Perfect size for a journal. Let me just get my ruler out. It measures 6 by 9, I do believe. Yep, 6 by 9. Perfect for me. And I take 16 pages and fold them in half. 16, like 8.5 by 11 pages, regular pages, fold them in half, and that gives me 32 surfaces, which then gives me a double layout spread for each day of the month. Each of my books holds just 1 month of journaling every single day of the month, okay? So this is the front. Hopefully I can do this and not spill stuff out of here. And this is the back. I use a simple 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I do believe there is a video of me making this, and usually those are just a train wreck, okay? Whenever I film the making of a journal, it's a train wreck, just so you know, but I do have them on my channel if you're willing to go through that, okay? But this is just my ultimate prayer and hope for my life in the very near future, right? We have been our heart's desire. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you're not, oh no, if you're new here, welcome. Glad to have you here. If you are returning, welcome back. You guys have heard this story numerous times. My husband's and my desire is to purchase a house, move yet again, okay? Yet again. We thought we would never move again, but yep, as blessings would have it, we're hunting for a house in our kids' neighborhood, okay? And I'll share that story at some point. I mean, I've shared it before, so anywho, this is my hope. I want a garden bench in my backyard, just surrounded by nature, my garden beds, I can't wait. This is me just reading in the lawn and my husband getting me flowers every week. This is some faith-based washi tape, my hot tea or cocoa or coffee. These are all magazine clippings. These are gold foil stickers. I'm not sure if you can see them from the angle. Yeah, I just love how it turned out. So it's all collaged on a white envelope. I have it inked in pink around the edges. And then what Lydia does, which I love, is she puts packing tape over it. So I have packing tape over the whole thing to kind of protect it. I have some eyelets here with some dyed seam binding for the closure. And then let's just go in. These are my pages. They're just random pages folded in half. I just get them out of my stash, some doilies, vintage paper, scrapbook paper, dyed composition paper, ledger paper, scrapbook paper, magazine paper, scrapbook paper, all sorts. At the beginning, I always put a piece of printed vellum. I love the way it sounds. I love how soft and just beautiful it is. So that's what I do. I am doing AJ's item of the month. I will put Allison's link below. I have a faith-based card here. I actually get these at Dollar Tree. And then this was interesting to me. I didn't think about it when I was designing the inside of the cover. So these are the innards of the book. This is the front cover. This is the back of the book. This is actually how I start my day. So I just found this so interesting with a cup of coffee, my Bible verses, right? I didn't even realize it until I was all done with the book. And I mean, it was just a wonderful moment. And then this here is how I end my day, right? I end my day on the couch with my husband watching our shows. So yeah, that was super cool to just make that realization in the end. So that is my... Let me, come on now, close, or let me put this together. So that is my May journal. Okay, now let me show you the next thing, which is not in here right now, but I'll show you what I'm going to do. The next thing, I think, yeah, is the May calendar. Okay, I used to, some of you might be aware, this is the end of the book, right? The last 2 pages. I used to have a calendar that I kept separate, and it's just like little snippets of my day. I'll show you in my April book. And so what I ended up doing is, because it just became overwhelming for me to have a whole separate book for just a calendar, I'm now putting the calendar in the back of my book. So that's going to work out swimmingly. And it's a great tip that I got from one of my subscribers. So I thank you so much. And I've seen other, people do it on their channels. I've just never, I don't know why I didn't think about doing it on mine. I don't know. But I'll show you really quickly in here how it came out. And I just love it. And so that's why I'm going to continue doing it. This is how it came out, right? See that? Super cute, huh? Yeah, I love that. I love it. And now what I do is throughout the month, I keep the calendar separate, okay? I have like a little secretary next to me, and I just keep it right there on the shelf. And every day or every other day or every week, I go in and I fill in the stuff. And then when it's all filled in, that's when I go and glue it into the back of the book, right? At the end of the month, because this would be super hard to write on and do all these little things with such a fat book, right? Because it grows by leaps and bounds daily. So yeah, so that's how I do that. There's a little tip for you if you're interested. And okay, next we have this, okay? Health Journey. This is just a plain journal that I got from Dollar Tree, and I have decided to keep track of my health. In all 56 years, I have never done this, kicking myself for not doing it and not taking care of myself for all these years. And I am definitely going to be having conversations with my children, okay? Yeah. So anyway, most of you guys know about my health issues. I'm ad nauseum, okay? Ad nauseum. It's a huge part of my life right now. So anyway, I am really trying to do my best to, eat right and exercise and making goals for all those things, right? And so I decided to go ahead and take this and turn it into, I started it on Monday, May 4th. And here's just a list of, you know, a jot down list. And my weight, I'm taking note of my weight every Monday. I don't weigh myself every week. I'm not a slave to the scale. I'm not going to do that. I'm not a slave to anything. I'm not going to do that, right? I'm watching what I eat, but you know what? If there's a muffin and I want it, I'm going to eat it, okay? Now, am I going to eat a muffin every single day or 2 muffins every day? No, that would be ridiculous. So I'm watching what I eat, but I'm not a slave to what I eat, okay? So then I'm marking what I had for breakfast, what I had for a snack, what I have for dinner. If I have dessert, if I have sucker candy, it's just a thing because I have dry mouth. Anyway, I want to keep track of that. Gum, sugarless gum works a lot better for dry mouth than eating candy that has sugar in it. And then I keep track of my liquids. So generally I have coffee, 2 coffees in the morning. I was having a cocoa after my nap, and then I was like, Elizabeth, that's too much. It's too much, okay? But my husband makes the most delicious homemade hot cocoa, and I can't resist it. But I am, okay? So be proud of me. I'm proud of me. I am resisting it. I will have it on Saturday or Sunday as a treat, okay? I always drink a Propel or electrolyte water, so I'm keeping track of how many of those a day I drink and how much water I drink a day, which is a ton. And then my exercise, I keep track of how many minutes I ride and how many miles I go, okay? My actual goal is 20 miles in less than an hour. But lately, yeah, hasn't been getting up that high, so I don't know. I'm really wondering if I need to change the batteries in my bike. But anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to tracking my health and seeing what's happening with it, right? Okay, so there's that. And then I have 2 more things that I made some books for. And this is for my Faith-Filled Friday series. And those videos come out, it's all about prayer life. And they come out on Fridays. And now I don't know when you're seeing this, so they might have already come out, or the launch party was on or is on May 22nd, Friday, May 22nd. So this is a book that I made to keep track of all of my ideas, right? It's just a simple composition book covered in scrapbook paper with some memes on it. Faith-Filled Fridays. And it's all wrinkly and stuff because guess what I did? When I was gluing this all together, I put tape along the side here, and I was in such a hurry because I was so excited to get this book done. I failed to put glue in the center. So it's just kind of stuck on with the tape around it, and therefore there's air inside of it. So that's really annoying to me, but I'm not going to do it over. No, sorry. Okay, so I'll take that out. And then it's just covered on the inside. Covered in plastic tape as well with scrapbook paper. And then I just have, you know, right here, table of contents. I just, you know, I was in the car one day going somewhere and wrote some of these out. Prayer Bible links, and then all these little notes. Yeah, so I'm going to end up like making tabs and, you know, doing all that, but just as kind of like a dump for how I'm going to work out the Faith-Filled Friday videos. So I'm excited. I am excited to do all that. So that's that one that I'm looking after. And then this one here, I work in every day. This is a scripture writing book, and it is a plan that comes from the Sister Rita Club. And yeah, so it's just something that I do every single day during my prayer time. And same deal, it's a composition book that has scrapbook paper over it. I did remember to glue it, so there are no air bubbles. A meme here, the Bible verse on it. And then on the inside here, I have, you know, scrapbook paper. This is covered in scrapbook paper. This is actually from the Sister Rita Facebook group. I trimmed this page down and put a tab for May 2026. Here is another calendar, and this holds the schedule, right? Which actually, I didn't really need to do this because I have this. So maybe perhaps for June, I won't have this, right? I will just have the printout of this and I'll be good to go. Hope that made sense. And then this starts my scripture. I need to outline my lettering. How she does it is she has a theme for each week. I think it's great. And then, you know, just you're writing out the Bible verse itself. And then a gal from the Facebook group, I noticed on her, she did a key phrase, and I love that right there. And then I put in there, when was this? I don't know. Anyway, I put in there a daily prayer for my family. And then this was on this day. And then I also had like a praise of the day. So I'm adding a few things. If you want to, you know more about this, I'm sure there will be a video over in the playlist for the Faith-Filled Fridays. Okay. So there you have it. That is my lineup, my planners, and all the fun stuffs for the month of May. And I also have this. I also have this. I forgot to tell you. That is like the book that does not leave my side. Okay. I carry this book everywhere. It has my life in it. Okay. And I love it. It's from Hunter. I got it at, I always get my planner books or calendar books at TJ Maxx. Okay. And so this is how it looks. It has this month, right? I keep track of everything. This is my life right here in a month, okay? So I keep doctor's appointments, my husband's doctor's appointments. I keep anytime, like if the kids are out of town, what they're doing. I keep any sort of appointments in here. I actually keep my YouTube schedule in here. What else? Anything that I need to plan, right? Anything that I need to do, plan, whatever. And then, so it has the month at a glance, and then it has this right here, right? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The only thing I wish that this planner had were the same size for Saturday and Sunday, right? Because all my days are the same. I'm retired. So, you know, and I think it's odd too, right? Because if you're a working person outside the home, you would need like this much space to say, I went to work and I came home, right? And on the weekend, you'd be like, you know, I did this, I did that. I went to the market. I did, you know, I went shopping. I had a birthday party to go to. I did, you know, so you need more space. I don't know why they do this little stuff, but anyway, so they have this, and I really like this setup a lot. So, and these are like tabs of all my doctor stuff. And, you know, yeah, this is my life right here. Yes. And then I use my notes in here. I write a lot more explicit, intricate, more notes in my planner book. And then as I'm doing my daily journaling, I pick and choose the things from my notes in here to then design and make pretty and, you know, all that stuff to put in my daily journal. So there you go. There is everything for my journal planner lineup for May. This is the first time I've ever done one of these because, like I said, I'm not a planner, but my life is getting busy, folks, and I'm loving every minute of it. And I want to keep track of it, right? Or, you know, the squirrels are going to run amok and things aren't going to go well. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. And I will thank you so much for your time and sharing it with me. I know how precious time is. I really, really do. And I'm just so humbled and grateful that you choose to spend your time with me. And I hope you have a great rest of your day and a wonderful week. And I will talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.